on them. So Karen's a pretty interesting cat. He's traveled around and he's read a lot of stuff, and it sounds like he's lived a few different lives.
Yeah.
So, out of all of the places you've traveled, what's your favorite? It's so
I don't
hard
know.
to say. I
Yeah,
know.
every time it's a different experience. You do, I don't know, it's just a whole new scenario everywhere you go. Like being up here for the winter, that was unlike anything I've ever done. Haven't lived by myself out in the middle of nowhere before in a cabin in the middle of winter. So that was new and an amazing experience. I got to see a lot of real cool and interesting things that I didn't think I'd be able to ever. I don't know. It's, yeah, everywhere's different. I go spots where the diving's phenomenal, and that's kind of what puts the mark on that spot for me. And then other places where you meet some really cool and interesting people, and yeah, it's really hard
Yeah,
to say.
I bet.
But the list is ever growing. I've got 1 mile long easily of places I'd like to visit in the future
Yeah.
for all kinds of different reasons.
And it sounds like you like to travel alone,
Yep.
partly because you like to meet new people.
Yeah,
And
put yourself in that situation. And then it's just better, I find, too, if you're flying solo.
yeah,
I'm kind of a scatterbrain, so I'm usually trying to fit in as much as possible in the short time that I have in any spot. So I'm running around like a crazy person, and I don't need anybody, well, not holding me up, but just complicating things, I guess. I don't know. So,
yeah.
but I mean, in Nicaragua, I ended up with a truck full of people by the end of it. I rented a vehicle, and next thing you know, I was driving across with a box full and a cab full of all kinds of people that I met along the way. So
Great.
that's a real, actually, cool part about traveling solo is you're just meeting other like-minded people, and they've all got some stories to tell, and yeah, oftentimes you end up having a real cool time with strangers.
That sounds like a great way to travel for sure. And I bet you're probably meeting up with people from all over the world and learning about their homeland, and then probably making plans to travel there
Yeah.
next. And
Well, the biggest thing coming here for winter time, I'm usually seeking out warmer climates when I'm traveling, trying to find a nice hot spot to spend the winter. But yeah, having been here through the winter time and weathering this cold, I think for sure it added a lot of spots to my list now.
yeah,
It's partially because now I'm well equipped to handle any kind of cold weather. I had to get a lot of special gear for that. Yeah, and I think the coldest it got here through the winter was minus 54 Celsius was with the wind.
wow, that
Yeah,
is cold.
so if you don't have the proper setup, then you're in a little bit of trouble, especially when you're out in the middle of nowhere. But the wind is what adds to it a lot. Like especially out in the barren lands and stuff, it gets howling, and I think I might have to switch your spots again if we're gonna mosey back.
Sure, yeah, sounds good.
It's a little weird driving backwards like that. So I think, what time is it? Yeah, it's getting up there. Probably start making our way back in.
Yep, that sounds good.
Guess I could probably actually get the camera up too.
Take the camera up. I can.
Cool, thanks. Well, just as we get some more whales coming.
Just as we get going, they said.
Well, that was an awesome day, I have to say.
Yeah, really good day. It's It's really nice to have a day like that after yesterday where we had to cut things so short.
Yeah.
Hadn't really seen anything by the time we had to head in, and then to have people tune in the next day for a super day.
Yeah, and we've been out for roughly 3 hours, I think, now, and the good majority of it was all slow down for these whales coming. We had a lot of action, so.
Oh, we have some whales heading our way, so we still have a little time here. We'll see what they do.
Maybe not. Pardon? I know, eh?
Yeah. Stefan's just commenting that the currents are very strong when the tide's running.
Well,
we're conscious of that.
Guess those whales aren't going to catch up.
No, looks like the whales were heading off in another direction, so we'll keep on moving back into shore.
Well, talking to Hayley, yeah, she was saying how every once in a while you get a nice day like this, and I was super excited for my first day. So this is super enjoyable. Not that the other days aren't, it's just...
This is a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of sad. I only have one more day out here. Tomorrow will be my last day on the Beluga boat for the season.
Yeah, it's going to be weird. And then for me too, just having nobody at the house anymore. Yeah, I went from a very busy and active house to now it's going to be pretty quiet.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we had a whole team of Polar Bears International staff here, and Tim, who was working for explore.org up in Churchill, getting ready. So we, Polar Bears International, or PBI, we set up, well, we own one house in town in Churchill, and we rent 2 houses. So we had a crew, Maddie and Tara were here to set up the houses and take care of some of the logistics needs. We also had one of our PBI directors up visiting us, Freddie. She's a wonderful lady. And we had BJ and Tim setting up the Beluga boat and the other
running
cams.
Around like crazy doing all that that work that makes this happen.
Yeah, definitely. And then we had Elisa here, who BJ and Elisa are really the main Beluga boat team outside of when we have somebody here like Kyron. BJ's taking care of more of the technical pieces in the boat, and Kyron is, Elisa is thinking about outreach, thinking about the best way to reach out to you folks listening to us now and how to get the right kinds of visitors on board and special guests. And of course we had our fearless leader, Krista, the executive director for PBI, was here. So we, as Karen said, we had a full house.
Yeah.
Pretty busy times, and now it's Stefan and Kyron and I are in the one house, and it's pretty quiet. And then Stefan and I will leave on Saturday, and it'll be...
Yeah, just I'm stuck with you guys, but it's a good thing. Yeah, and we'll have lots of guests out, and the rest of the summer I'm looking forward to it. I'll be meeting and chatting with a lot of interesting people, and
absolutely
getting out in the water, seeing a lot more whales. Hopefully a lot more nice days like this to come, and I'm pumped to see what the summer brings.
So tomorrow it looks like we'll have Simon on board. Simon, Kyron was talking to him a little earlier. He is a British fellow who's
Yeah.
been coming here for about 13 years, just fell in love with Churchill. Simon's a professional photographer by training, and he has his own business. If you want to look him up, his first name is Simon, last name G-E-E. And Simon has been coming up and driving some of those huge beluga buggies. I keep calling them tundra buggies out on the tundra during polar bear season. So Kyron will be able to ask him a few questions about that and about the photography he's been doing and his experiences in Churchill and beyond. I know he's spent a little time, I think, touring around Canada with some fellow tundra buggy drivers and Churchill locals. So
yeah, he's got
he's got lots of stories to tell.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to have him out on the water. And I think tomorrow we're planning on heading out. It'll be around 5-ish, I think, is kind of what the game plan is. I believe that was it, based off the tide schedule. So yeah, like I said, things are getting a little later, so we're probably going to switch over to mornings here coming up in the next few days. And yeah, no, it's been awesome. Thanks, Stefan, and thanks, Meg. That
Absolutely.
was another good day out on the water. We appreciate everybody coming out and educating us.
Thanks. Yeah, it's been amazing being out here, and hopefully people have got their appetite whetted for a full summer of capturing lots of photos that we can then use for the citizen science projects. So I'm pretty excited to see what the results are, or what the screen captures, or not the screen captures, but the snapshots are over this summer.
Yeah, I'll be sure to bring it up every time I think about it throughout the day, so everybody's going to be very much aware of it.
Excellent. That'd be great.
Just give a shout out to the camera operators again. It sounds like we've had a really good day. Thanks so much for letting us know you're enjoying the underwater images. We're so happy to hear that. And really couldn't be doing this without you guys scouting things out and maneuvering those cameras around so people can see all the amazing things surrounding us.
Yeah, they sure, it does help a lot, and posting on the forum and stuff, it's all been really great. They're very much on top of things, so
for sure,
we're definitely happy for all the work they do. Just pop up the prop.
all right.
Okay, so I suppose I should get my mic off, and I'll see everybody tomorrow.
So Captain Kyron's just seeing us in here. Kyron's been giving me some tips. Kyron and Stefan both have been giving me tips on better maneuvering of trucks and trailers. So I think we might take a little time after we finish here to do a practice run. But I'm also super hungry.
Yeah, me too, holy.
So maybe we'll do a practice run tomorrow sometime.
It's pretty empty. Definitely try it out. Once we learned that lesson the other day, I'll run up there and grab the truck and back. Or actually, even if you guys have your own boots, but I was gonna say if you guys hop out, then I can kind of push it out a little bit. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna sign off too. We're just talking our game plan to get the boat out of the water, and really loved having you guys out with us. Such a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and tune in tomorrow and hear from Kyron. I'll be along for my last ride of the season, and we'll have Simon Gee with us too. very excited. Bye, guys.
If anybody's still listening, we'll be out at 5 o'clock tomorrow. And I'll post it up on the forum as